Hi everyone, welcome back to day 5 of the Clue Advent Calendar. So yesterday we found out that Body Black is going to be building this luxury resort over grounds that apparently seem familiar to our group of people. So let's find out what exactly went down in that announcement. Let us open our 5th day clue. Okay, we've got cards. Yep, we've got 2 cards over here. Okay, let's see if there's any message at the back. No, okay. So, 2 cards. We've got a card with a grid of squares. Oh my gosh, I forgot to read the story again. Why does this always happen to me? I just get too excited to open the clue and I forget to read the story. Okay, let's read the story for day 5. Day 5. Okay. Day 5. The dinner is delicious, but the guests' curiosity about the strange evening prevents them from truly enjoying it. Once dinner is finished, Green's observations of the ice sculpture trigger an exclamation. I knew I recognized those grounds. That's Prism Heights. You can't seriously think I'd let you build on the city's most popular park. But I do, Mr. Mayor, Black sneers, and Solicitor Peacock will represent me. Colonel Mustard will use his sterling reputation to sway public opinion. Professor Plum will forge any documents I may need. And Miss Scarlet will ensure that her friend, Cyan, writes a glowing review in her column. Black then waves lazily towards White as he finishes. And of course, I will retain my trusted chef to oversee the hotel's restaurant. White frowns and stares at the ground. Mustard stands up from the table and slams down his fist. I refuse to be a part of this, you scoundrel. Black merely smiles. Thank you for sharing, Colonel. But before anyone else makes a grand moral gesture, why don't you take a closer look at what's buried inside this ice sculpture? Black's 6 dinner companions squint at the glittering model until Plum deduces, it appears to be a hard drive. Correct, Professor, Black acknowledges with a sarcastic clap. A hard drive containing evidence of various misdeeds you all have committed. We will meet back here for dessert once the ice sculpture has melted. At that time, I will retrieve the hard drive and send the evidence it contains to the Hugh County Gazette, unless you decide to give me the help I ask for. With that, Black stands abruptly and struts out of the dining room. Above the doors that close imperiously behind him, there is a colorful painting at the center of which a square is as dark as Boddy Black's heart. Oh, we've got a blackmailing situation going on over here. And I think this is a good setup for us. Like, it's giving everyone some sort of like motive to actually murder Body Black. But yeah, let's just pretend that I just opened this now and took out the cards. So we have, this is the frame, the painting that is on the top of the door that Body Black exited on. And then there's this black square. So now we have this cipher of some sort, and it says start from the middle. So let's see. Got my trusty black box again to help us see this better. Okay, so we've got the middle line. We've got circle, triangle, triangle is equal to this color, which is, so this one is the same as, I believe it's the same as this one at the top. Are they the same? This is gonna put my color matching to the test. I think it's the same as this one. This one, second from the bottom. So I'm trying to figure out if maybe the circles and the triangles, the filled circles, filled triangles sort of represent like an up, down, left, right situation, or maybe it's, because I think that's the only thing that makes sense so far. So circle from the middle, if we start from the middle, to get to this, that gives us, we need to go 2 spaces to the left and then 1 space down. So with that, we can sort of infer that maybe the triangle, the hollowed triangle, is a left movement, and then the circle is maybe a down movement. So we can test that with this one. So where is that, first of all? I think it's this one at the bottom. I think it's this one. So if we start from here, and then I'm gonna assume that the opposite is the, let's say the filled triangle is a right, and then the hollow circle is a left. So to get here, if we do filled out circle, that's down, down, and then filled out triangle is gonna be a right, then we do get in there, in fact. So my guess is from here, so this is left. So we go left one, and then this circle, hollow circle is up. So, and then we go left again, and then we go up. So it's giving us this purple color, which, you know, it's Plum. Professor Plum, I think, is the next clue. Is that right? Does that make sense? Let's check. Okay. Using your first line of shapes, this means that tomorrow we'll open the door for Professor Plum on the detective board. So we did, in fact, get that right. So that was actually a pretty fun one. I like it when they're not super instructive about the clues. I wish actually that they didn't say start from the middle. That made it a lot easy. But I'm not complaining. Let's find Professor Plum. Professor Plum is going to be day 6 of our Advent calendar. That is it for today's Advent calendar. I hope you are enjoying this series, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 6.